Good morning, children, and welcome back to the Science Online classes. First of all, I wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year. May God bless you and fulfill all your wishes. Your winter vacations are over. It is time to come back to your studies. Before the vacation start, I had started a new chapter, that is chapter 16, Light. Let us have a quick revision of the topics what we had discussed in that video. Can you say what is light? Yes, light is a form of energy which enables us to see the objects, isn't it? The sense of sight is one of the most important senses. Through this, we can see mountains, rivers, trees, plants, chairs, people, and so many other things around us. Isn't it? At night we can see the moon and the stars on the sky. But can you say, how is it possible? How we can see the objects? You know that through our eyes we see the objects. But can you see an object in the dark? No, isn't it? We cannot see an object in the dark. What does it mean? It means that eyes alone cannot see any object. Then how we can see the object? It is only when light from an object enters our eyes, we can see the object. How we can see the object? When the light from an object enters our eyes, we can see the object. Isn't it? The light may have been emitted by the object or may have been reflected by it. Some objects have its own light. They emit its own light. They are known as luminous objects, isn't it? And some other objects reflect the light of other objects. They are known as non-luminous objects. Now, what is reflection? Reflection of light means when light rays falls on smooth and shiny objects, it bounces back in the same medium. It is known as a reflection of light. What is a reflection of light? Bouncing back of light rays when it falls on smooth and shiny objects is known as a reflection of light. Okay. Also, we had seen that there are two laws of reflection. Are you remembering, children? Yes. According to the first law of reflection, the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal to the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. I repeat, the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal to the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. And what is the second law? According to the second law, angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of a reflection. So these are the two laws of a reflection. Okay, children? Also, we had seen the properties of images formed by a plane mirror. The images formed by a plane mirror is always erect or upside. The image formed by a plane mirror is always erect. It is of the same size as the object. The image appears at the same distance behind the mirror as the object was in front of it. And we cannot get the image on a screen. So these are the features of the image formed by a plane mirror. Okay. There are two types of reflection, that is a regular reflection and a diffused reflection. What is a regular reflection? In a regular reflection, all the reflected rays will be parallel to each other, whereas in diffused or irregular reflection, the reflected rays will not be parallel to each other. Understood? In regular reflection, the reflected rays are parallel to each other. You can see the figure here. Okay, figure number 8 shows a regular reflection. But in irregular reflection, the reflected rays will not be parallel to each other. Figure number 7 shows irregular reflection. Understood? So these are the difference between a regular and a diffused reflection. Okay, children. Now let us see the next topic. Our next topic is reflected light can be reflected again. If the reflected rays falls on another shiny surface or a mirror, it will reflect again. For example, when you go for a haircut, the hairdresser makes you to sit in front of a mirror. After your haircut is complete, he or she holds a mirror behind you to show you how the hair has been cut. Do you know how you could see the hair at the back of your head? It is because the back of the head can be seen due to the reflection of light from the mirror placed at the back of the head. How it is possible? It is due to the reflection of light from the mirror placed at the back of the head. Understood? Do you know what is a periscope? Periscopes are used in submarines, tanks, and also by soldiers in bunkers to see the things outside. So, in periscope, two plane mirrors are using. Okay, so it is due to the multiple reflection. That is means multiple reflection means reflection of light again and again. Okay, so multiple reflection from the two mirrors enables us to see objects which are not visible directly. Understood? So in periscope, multiple reflection of light is used to see objects which are not visible directly. Understood? So due to the multiple reflection of light, multiple images are forming. Let us see what happens if two plane mirrors are used in combination. One activity is given in your textbook, that is activity number 16.5. Take two plane mirrors, set them at right angles to each other with their edges touching to hang them. You can use adhesive tape. Place a coin in between the mirrors. How many images of the coin do you see? You can see 4 images of the coin, isn't it? Now hinge the mirrors using the adhesive tape at different angles, say 45 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree, 180 degree, etc. Place some objects like a candle in between them and note down the number of images of the object in each case. Finally, set the two mirrors parallel to each other. Find out how many images of the candle placed between them are formed. You can do this at home and note down the observations. Understood? Can you now explain how you can see the back of your head at the hairdresser's shop? Yes, as I told you, the back of the head can be seen due to the reflection of light from the mirror placed at the back of the head. How you can see the back of the head? It can be seen due to the reflection of light from the mirror placed at the back of the head. This idea of number of images found by mirrors placed at an angle to one another is used in a kaleidoscope to make numerous beautiful patterns. You can make a kaleidoscope at home yourself. One activity is given in your book, that is like activity number 6 of this chapter. Okay, this is the activity for the second term. You have to prepare a kaleidoscope. Just go through that activity and prepare a kaleidoscope yourself. Okay, children? So this is the end of today's video. Go through the topics nicely, read and understand it. Rest of the chapter we will see in the next class. Till then, thank you, bye bye, and take care.